Sam is stepping it up with her tech. Can you see the cord? No, because she has hidden it. Hello, my beautiful plant people. How are you today? Welcome back into the greenhouse. If we haven't met already, I am Sam. I'm your plant collector in Melbourne. And today's video, well, last week's video, I did my wish list plans of 2021, where I spoke about how I'm going to be focusing on trading and not purchasing. Yet here we are. I have purchased 2 plants. One of them I mentioned in the video, so that has finally arrived today, and I bought one on the weekend. Show. We are opening up 2 plants today, one of them being from Verdant Dwelling. Now, I've never actually bought anything from them before, but I hear really great things. This is a company in Melbourne that is pretty much down south, so I have never really bought anything from them because they're a little bit far away, but I know that they do some amazing plants. They always look really healthy, and not only that, but they also do some rare plants every so often. So yeah, we have 1 and 2. This one, how gorgeous is this packaging? Even like this paper, gorgeous. I don't even know what that is. The cute bow, the little box, the amazing plant that is in there. I cannot wait to show you this one right there. But before we get to the unboxing, oh, are you asking about this? What could this possibly be? This is Plant Collector Melbourne merch. I have finally gotten my own merch literally just last week. This is one of the crew jumpers, and it has our little logo on it, the beautiful anthurium from Brian. And I've got also Plant Collector Melbourne on the back, but I will not turn around purely because the cord from my microphone is connected to my camera, and I've had multiple times where the camera has fallen and I've had to restart. So that's not happening. It is so super duper comfy, and it's just so cool to finally see in person. So if you want some merch, I got some t-shirts, I got some bags, I got some hoodies. Feel free to take a look. I'll leave the link down below. Sam needs to stop talking and start getting to the unboxing. Kind of reminds me of the one from Uprooted, where I did an unboxing. I think it was of a jewel orchid, my other one. But I feel like in an unboxing video that it is the best time to ask you how you guys are doing. I also want to give you some life updates, not necessarily about plants per se, but some of it is about plants. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to put this down, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly all the life updates and everything like that, and then the amazing plant. But I can't focus while this is right next to me, so this is going down here. I thought I would give you a little bit of an update that Sam currently works, or has been for the last year, 6 months, all of COVID, have been doing 3 jobs, 2 of them to do in the medical field, and 1 of them is to do with my business, my shop. So I've been doing all 3 for the last, I believe, 6 months, and it has been very, very difficult, so I have decided to drop one of my jobs and to try and do this business a little bit more, which is so freaking terrifying, but so exciting at the same time. And I have so many projects. I'm doing projects with Dr. Green Thumbs, Growth Technology. Of course, you know, Melbourne Plant Swap is going to be a huge thing again this year. But something that is super duper exciting is that I'm hopefully planning to be a physical store in about a year's time. But until then, my parents have so kindly offered to me a space in their house. We have a garage that is currently not being used by any cars, or is purely just kind of storage where they put tons of their, and they told me that I could make that into a whatever space that I wanted. So I think I'm going to be doing a office space / warehouse, or like storage, where I can keep more plants and all of that jazz, which is super exciting, a big project. But hopefully I will be taking you guys along that ride with me, and I'll be creating essentially a garage into an epic office working space. I'll probably keep updates on my IG, so if you want updates on that, please feel free to follow. In the next 6 months to a year's time, a lot is going to be happening. I am so freaking excited. On the same note of excited, let's take a look at this amazing plant, which I had mentioned in my previous video. Oh, she's a stunner. Now let's see if I can get her out of here. My goodness, this is sandproof. I mean, it does say for unboxing tips, scan here. But nobody got time for that, so I'm just going to... I almost cut the plant. I almost cut the plant. 2 seconds, trying again. I am so sorry for the dogs in the background. They're not even my dogs. Okay, so this is the plant that me and my sister has purchased together, and that is... Can you see that? Oh my Lord. My friends, this is an Alocasia mellow. So I called it a Milo in my other video, but nay, it is a mellow. And this is one of the most amazing plants I have ever seen. To me, it reminds me of... It's totally not a black velvet. I thought this was going to kind of look like a black velvet, but it's not. This is like a shape of a dragon scale. The color of like a Alocasia corazon, which is like a bluey. And the texture reminds me of like a rugosum. This is insane. This plant is amazing. So it looks like here we've got 3 beautiful leaves. That is the biggest one there with the incredible, well, they all have such incredible texture, but, so I thought this was going to be velvety. It ain't. Kind of feels pig skinny, just like the rugosum. Very, very similar. Not as thick as a rugosum, but like the texture. Oh my goodness, I'm blown away. All right, so let's open the packaging up. The packaging on this thing is quite incredible. I do like that they actually do soil with the plant so that there's not as much shock. But of course, that means it's more expensive for shipping because of the weight. But I'm willing to pay a few extra dollary dues more just so that the plant doesn't have as much stress, especially with Alocasia. Alocasia never travel very well in the mail. And this is not even droopy, which is such a win. They normally come bare rooted in like sphagnum or something, which is completely fine. It's a very common thing. But when it comes to Alocasia and being bare rooted, they normally flop and they look really sad upon arrival. But this guy is looking super healthy, very like, what's that called? Like sturdy and erect rather than like droopy and sad. So I'm very, very happy with that. That kind of looks like, I'm not sure if that's cocoa peat or cocoa, or if this is peat moss, but Sam does not like peat moss in general, actually. I don't like peat moss in general, but especially with my Alocasias, they normally end up drying out a lot. I may have to repot this in a bit, but this again is the plant that me and my sister Crystal purchased together, so we're doing halvesies. I'm probably going to keep it in the greenhouse. We'll see how she feels about it. I'll put this, actually I'm going to put it in there so you can keep looking at it while we open up the other one. And when I say open up the other one, it's really not opening up, it's practically showing you because there's no real unboxing for it. She's so cute. It really feels like more of a gift. So let's take her out of here. So it looks like she's still in the pot, which is very nice. And I actually really like that it is open like that so that the plant can still get some light and it's not, you know, crammed up all in a box. This is definitely the cutest packaging I've ever received. Oh, I should have said, this one is actually from Folia House. So I also have never really purchased from Folia House before. I think I've been to their store once, maybe like a year ago. I didn't really purchase anything. It was a beautiful space. What's happening? Is this harder than unboxing a plant? Where is it sticky tape? Oh, there. So this one I actually won as an auction. Folia House do auctions every so often with some rarer plants, and this was one of them that I had my eye on. Oh my gosh, this is so much bigger than I was anticipating. I kind of want to save this because this paper is just so beautiful that I don't want it to go to waste. This is way bigger than I had anticipated. This is a philodendron Florida, not ghost, beauty. And I honestly didn't think that I would be getting it. And this one has been on my wish list for quite some time now. And when I actually want it, I was freaking out. The variegation is not as high as you would normally see it. That leaf is gorgeous. Also, that leaf there. Even the back has quite a lot of variegation. This one has a little bit on the back there as well. The littlest leaf, but that one is probably my favorite one, just there. But I'm kind of hoping with the change in environment, hopefully if I give it a little bit more light, that the variegation will really come out. I totally love my Florida Ghost, which I shall just get here now. And I purely love this plant because of all of the transition it goes through, but the shape, and that is probably why I have been eyeing off a Philodendron Florida Beauty for so long, because of the shape. And if you can see there, the petioles are quite red, just like the Florida Ghost, but it looks like we've got 4 nodes, and it is quite considerably large. So I'm super duper happy with that. It looks like the potting media that it is in looks quite dense, so I probably will have to take that out in like a week or two, but I will definitely be keeping these two in the greenhouse. Hopefully they climatize well. Oh, would you just look at them? Would you? I am so happy with my purchases. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. My goodness, was that exciting. Thank you so much for hanging out in the greenhouse with me. Which one was your favorite plant? Did you prefer the Florida Beauty or did you prefer the Alocasia Mellow? I'll see you next week for next week's video. Bye. Mwah.